There's something wrong with me. An emptiness. I thought it started when my sister died, but now it feels like something bigger. Just a void.
Fire in the booth, my God! That's fire in the booth, my God!
With the start of 2025, we knew we were getting 3 MCU movies within the same year. Never did I think that the one I would be most excited for is Thunderbolts. Even with the announcement of it, I felt that it was just an attempt to put out as much content as possible. It's a group of B-list characters from older MCU movies and Disney Plus shows that needed a place to be utilized. But with each piece of marketing, I find myself getting more excited for Thunderbolts in a way that I haven't felt for an MCU movie. I think a movie like the Thunderbolts has the potential to be one of the greatest Marvel movies of all time. This is most definitely a hot take given the hit or miss nature of Marvel, but there's a reason why I'm so excited for this particular Marvel movie. So let's break it down. From the very first trailer, we're given a taste of what this movie is supposed to be. It's about a group of misfits trying to find their place in the world, and in the process, they learn to be heroes. Although that story sounds familiar, it's one that really resonates with an audience because I think we all want to root for the underdogs, and it's done in a different light this time. Like the Guardians, these people have made a lot of mistakes, and they aren't necessarily good people. A group of characters learning to redeem themselves sounds like a great character arc, and that's always been a strength of classic Marvel. Almost all the trailers have played grunge type music. With a song like Where's My Mind by the Pixies, it's really easy to tell that the tone is meant to resemble a feeling of uncertainty for our heroes. It shows that they are at a low point given the emo music, and I think it's a great idea to start with them at their lowest point and build from there. For once, I think humor can work in a movie like this as long as it doesn't serve as an annoying interruption. I think this group of characters have really unique personalities that we're gonna see butt heads with each other. Some of them tend to crack jokes while the others are very stoic and serious, and I think that's gonna make for an interesting group. Of course, this movie could still be a giant dumpster fire, and I could eat my words. But there's another thing that really impressed me in the marketing, and that's the production value. This actually looks like a movie and not a CGI green screen soundstage shitfest. The color and atmosphere give this movie a unique look that we haven't seen since the Eternals, and that's something I've desperately wanted from Marvel. I want to see the filmmaker's vision on screen and not feel like I'm watching the same thing over and over again. When you watch enough Marvel movies, they all blend together because of their green screen CGI nature. That A24 trailer that they put together may seem like a desperate attempt to some, but to me it's a sign that they're actually trying to put together a quality movie with great cinematographers and writers. There's nothing wrong with trying to get the best of the best, and I think every Marvel movie should look completely different from the next because that's how comic books work. Every comic has different illustrators that capture the tone of the characters and environment that they're working with. Another thing I love about the marketing is that they're putting great emphasis on the stunts. These shots look so fluid and unique from anything we've seen from an MCU movie. The fact that Florence Pugh even did some of her own stunts just shows that they're willing to take risks. She's going full Tom Cruise, which is very risky because she could have torn her Florence pussy. The joke seems so funny when I wrote it down. Production value is so apparent here, it makes me happy to see Marvel trying something that feels fresh. It looks like a damn movie. I know you really can't make a Marvel movie without some CGI, because that would nearly be impossible, but it's nice to see a blend of practical and visual effects every now and then. It's nice when we get to see real locations and not just a fake background. And for once we can watch a Marvel movie not expecting cameos or some big setup for the next movie. For once we can live in the present and enjoy a movie for what it is. And it feels like that's what the Thunderbolts is trying to do. All this behind the scenes footage gives off a different vibe than what we're used to. There's been no talk of extensive reshoots or anything of that nature. You can really see the confidence. And let's not forget that this movie has a solid cast with actors like Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, David Harbour, Wyatt Russell, and of course the MVP of this entire movie, that random lady that played Taskmaster. I expect a ton of screen time from her. Man, if this movie sucks, I'm gonna be really bummed. Because the marketing has me sold. Lately, I've said that the MCU has just felt like junk food. It's not great, but it's fine. It's fun, mind-numbing action, but nothing more than that. This is one that I really think could be what I consider fine dining. The type of movie where you feel like Gordon Ramsay just slapped his cock on the table and told you dinner is served. I think that this could be a top 5 MCU movie solely for the fact that it's character driven and has its own unique style. I will always root for a group of underdogs, unless those underdogs are the Dallas Cowboys. What are your expectations for the Thunderbolts? Do you think it's going to be a banger of a movie or a flaming pile of dog shit? Let me know in the comments down below. So yeah. Bye.